What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're doing something a little different in the form of Simic, but not necessarily the regular Simic you've seen before, because we did do a Simic with like mono green splashing blue effectively for some defensive cards. We've done some other kind of grindy ramp combo-y things. Well, now we're doing something different. This deck comes from another YouTuber by the name of Sonios, who kind of puts up some interesting things from time to time, and this is one I actually decided I wanted to give a go to. Not sure how good it's going to be. It's actually kind of quirky, but you know, if you like bouncing things and trying to control the game, maybe this is your jam. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. So we'll just get into it and let you decide after you see the deck list. Okay, so I will say first off, my real concern with this list is that the numbers are a little peculiar on different things that are chosen here. I'm going to leave it as is and we'll play through it. And then, you know, as always, we'll do a follow-up at the end of the games to kind of tell you what I would change about this list or not. But here we've got 3 unsummon because, you know, we want to bounce some things. Wolf Willowhaven to help our ramp situation. Decisive Denial, just a good all-around counter and let your big creatures fight if it comes down to it. We have 3 Divide by 0. Another way, again, just kind of slow your opponent down while you set up for your end game. Cultivates to help us move our mana forward. Same thing with a 3/4 Quandrix Cultivator. And Quandrix Cultivator is interesting because it kind of costs 1 less because you pay 4 and then you go get one that comes into play untapped. So it's a neat card for this type of build. Auron's Epiphany, because if we're going to have the mana, we might as well take some free turns. This is the one I think is going to shock people here, that he's playing Cyclone Summoner. Full 4 copies. But maybe it's right. I don't know. We'll find out. Then 1 Coma, because if you're already getting the mana, you might as well try to Coma. Then 4 Gadwick the Wizened. 1 Castle Vantress. 8 Islands. 5 Forest. 4 Bark Channel Pathway. 4 Thornwood Falls. 4 Glimmer Void. Like I said, I have some things I want to say about this, but I'm going to play through some games and just leave it as is first before I make any final decisions. But as always, we're going to go ahead and play the games. After the games are done, then we'll go ahead and give a wrap up, and we'll have a card spotlight at the end of the video. Yeah, and when you're on the draw, I'm not sure how to best handle this. Yeah, Gadwick, you got to go, I think. All right. Oh, yeah, this hand's not even good because I can't even use an untap. Unsummon. Okay, maybe we'll draw a basic. Nope, we didn't. Oh, yeah, this is a Winota deck. We're just toast. I mean, I guess if we get to enough mana, we could block a Winota. But we've got to play this, sadly, because we have no other mana, so this is kind of where we are. Yeah, I'm going to play this deck 4 times, and if it just doesn't get there, it doesn't get there. Because this one's kind of a hard sell for me. Put that on here. Alright, so we can divide by 0 to make him put Winota back in hand. We can take an extra turn. We can then bounce him. So we can not get hurt by Winota for a while. Actually, I probably should... Yeah, I should have done this first. I should have just... Yeah, that's a little bit of a mistake. I was just saying, I should have foretold that, because if they had a Winota, I could still bounce it with an unsummon, and that would have been okay. And then I could divide by 0 the next time. Do we care about getting hit with the Bone Crusher? I mean, I guess not. Alright. I mean, I thought about using Decisive Denial, but I don't know. Maybe I should have. I guess now we'll do it. All right, let's see what happens. Because really, I probably should have decided Nile, because the deck doesn't have really anything else to target. If it truly is a Winota deck, there's nothing else there to counter, really. Because it's all creatures. Oh, a Robber of the Rich. Was not expecting that. Huh. Okay. Little bit of a surprise. I mean, I guess. What do we get here, though? I mean, I guess we get Mascot Exhibition. We'll be pretty close to casting that. All right, we're only at 9. I mean, they can replay the Robber. Yep. Thornwood Falls. Didn't even realize those were in the deck. Not a fan. Not a fan of the tap lands to gain life. But to each their own. Ooh, Gadwick. Now that makes things a little more interesting. So we can Gadwick for, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's Gadwick for 2? Is that enough? Let's pay for 2. Let's tap this, this. Mostly because I want to leave up the size of Denial, because who knows what the heck's going to happen. Alright, we're going to pass. So now this will let us bounce a thing, tap a thing, kind of give us a little more wiggle room. Alright, there's a Winota. Alright. Sadly, Gadwick is not big enough for us to fight with Decisive Denial. So we're going to return Winota. We're going to tap this duder. Oh, this is where the trouble begins. What do we do? I mean, we could Mascot Exhibition, but I don't know if that's the right answer either. I mean, we could fight a Selfless Savior on their turn, tap another Savior. Like, this is desperation mode. All right. All right. We have much mana. We can cultivate. I mean, we might as well. Because we only have one thing we're going to play. Okay. I mean, this Winota hit's going to suck a lot for us. We'll fight here. Tap here. I mean, just minimize our damage. That's all we can really do. I mean, they can sack the one we're tapping to protect the one we're fighting, if they realize that. Oh, they did it wrong. Yeah, they could have still got in with 2 triggers there. Miss, maybe? No such luck. They definitely did not miss. Okay, then. Then our next options are block and block. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what we do. We're not doing well here. Not gonna lie, we are not doing well. Another Gadwick could change things, though. All right, so now we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 4 cards if we want to see if we draw something reasonable. All right, I'm willing to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll go there, there. 5, 6, 7. We'll tap Winota. Not that it changes much. It doesn't matter which one we keep. I won't be attacking here anyway. Ooh. Does that help us at all? Man, having a Sky Summoner is kind of sweet. All right, I'm going to do that. Then, let's see. We can fight Selfless Savior. Tapping, let's say, Kenrith. And then we can block, block, block. It's like, let's not attack. That's not our lot in life at the moment. Blade Historian. That's cute. Okay. Tapping that duder. Since we kind of have our next turn set up, we're not too worried about things here, where we're just gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're just Cyclone Summoner. And then probably replay this, I think is all we're gonna do. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Should be able to do this if my math was right. If it's not, I'll look like a doofus. Targeted not... Oh, yeah, because we still have... I was like, what are we talking about? We still have Gadwick triggers. Alright. Replay this. Attack. All right. I'm gonna double shoot Gadwick. Fair enough. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not quite enough. We need 13. So what I think we're going to do is just attack for 10 and then take another turn. Wow, this was a crazy turnaround. I was not expecting this. Yep. It definitely feels like that's what's missing. All right. Blood Sky Berserker. And I'm going to try to equip it. Let's counter that. Let's see. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, bro. All right. I mean, yeah, that's fine. We'll counter it. I'm hoping we draw something good to do with our mana this turn. Even a Cultivate would be fine, actually. I'd be down with that. Nope, you are not like a Cultivate really at all. Alright, so sadly, I think the best we're going to be able to do is Gadwick for 2 next turn. And then probably be close to dead, because they're going to kill our Gadwick and they'll get a card out of the exchange, I'm sure. And this is a case where the Summoner isn't that good, because the deck we're using it against has a bunch of super cheap things. That's 5. Still got to get 2 more mana before the Summoner does anything. So we divide by 0 to reduce the amount of damage we're taking, maybe? Hate Flight Alon, sure. Alright, we can at least bounce that, I guess. Boy, what are we taking here? I mean, Pest Summoning, maybe, is almost reasonable. But we're only going to have 6 mana, so we're basically playing a Gadwick and playing the Pest Summonings and then just hoping to draw land. Actually, no, we could play basic... Wait, Containment Breach actually destroys an enchantment. Never mind. There are some enchantment creatures over there. I almost goofballed that. Backup Gadwick doesn't particularly help us, but it's not awful. Let's kill... This is a tough one. I think I actually have to kill an Eidolon, with the idea that they will destroy our creature with some enchantment, and we'd rather them just get 1 card instead of a lot more. Now, if we draw a land, we get to bounce everything on the opponent's side, and it's all good. I know if I'm the opponent, I'm looking at this hand and going, Cyclone Summoner, what the hell? Yep, -3 for the Gadwick. We saw that coming. No surprises. Our goal now is just draw land. That's all we're aiming for here. Come on. Come on. Money card. That is not going to do it. It's not going to get us there. So now what? We Gadwick for 1. Just so we can still use Decisive Denial. It was not a land, it was another Gadwick. Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. Yep, that resolves. You get to exile my graveyard. Okay, so when they go to kill Gadwick here... Okay, they didn't do that. I was thinking if you kill Gadwick here, then we... Oh, they are going to try to, I guess. Nope, just going to deadweight. Alright. Well, this is a little tough, because now we lose our Gadwick. I guess we kind of... Well, do we have to, though? The opponent's saying GG's. They don't really know what's up here, do they? Alright, let's fight. We'll take 2, 4, 6, go to 2. Alright. Come on, deck. If there was ever a time we needed a land, this is it. Untap land. Not one of those stupid gain life force things. Come on now. Be there. Alright. We're still in this. Still in it. Still got a chance, y'all. Still got a chance. We can Gadwick for probably 2 safely, I think. Yeah, that was the sad part. I actually really did want to fight Ephemia because of this type of situation. But, couldn't really do that. Alright, so we play Gadwick for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. For 2. Opponent keeps wanting to GG us. They don't really understand how Magic works. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, buddy. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Here we go. Still in this. Still in this. We ain't dead yet. All right. They're playing a Berserker. They want to grasp that. We will unsummon. What do they have in the yard, actually? All right, so if we unsummon Ephemia, they could still replay it. If we bounce that, they can't play that. We tap Ephemia. That's going to go to 3. We could, okay. I guess that's a thing. Problem is, they'll get another creature the other way. I think we have to do this, though, as much as I hate it. We'll just have to hope to find a fight spell. Alright, opponent does nothing, makes another dude. Okay. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. We have exactly 7, so we can't tap anything else. We kind of have to do this. No attacks. Alright, good news is we can keep Ephemia tapped. Bad news is they can still make 2 more dudes out of the yard. So we need some help. Though we can play Wolf Willowhaven and... Alright, that's fine. You deadweight that, sure. I guess we tap Ephemia. Actually, these can both attack too, actually, right? Now are we dead? I think we are. Because we can just block, 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 take 4. Yep, now we're dead. Wow, all these Thornwood Falls. Yeah, I am not a fan of this list. Sorry, Sonios. This is not one that works for me. I don't think it's awful. I just don't think it's my style, I think is the problem. And I'm not a fan of these lands. I just don't think they're necessary in this deck. I think you have so many ways to get artifacts, I mean, to get mana that you don't really need to be wasting time on it. Sure. We'll pay with this and this. All right. A lot of people are loving the midnight clock lately. I am definitely not one of those people. I mean, sure. Really needed another mana because I didn't want to like try to cultivate, have them counter the cultivate, and then not be able to do anything. Whoever built the deck is just playing it for multicolor, making sure they can hit like triple blue and double blue as necessary, I'm sure. Which is fine. Like, the logic holds. It's just not great. Alright, let's see if you want to counter that. Because I would counter it. Yep. Absolutely. And then now just take a bunch of extra turns. Nope. What the hell? Alright, sure. I don't even know what's going on right now. Oh, deck, sure. Why not? Okay. I have no clue what the opponents are. The fact that Migratory Great Horn's hanging out, I have no clue what's going on. I guess we'll destroy their midnight clock. I mean, what else are we going to do? We'll go ahead and start taking some turns, I guess. Sure. I was hoping to get something else there. Okay. I guess we'll destroy that. And then we'll attack. End the turn, and we'll just stare at these divide by zeros for a little bit. Sure. Stop the Great Horn. Get, I don't know, teachings? Attack for 4. Play this duder. Leave mana up. And we'll just pass. We'll have yet another divide by 0. And we'll see the Great Horn for the 5th time this game. Yep. Oh boy, let's do it. I mean, we have an unsummon. Oh, opponent plays a turn 1 tap land. That helps us out. Triple Wolf Willowhaven is not what we want, though. Pretty sure that much is true. We'll just keep the opponent on slow mode here. Alright, let's see what happens. We might just be about to get Elite Spellbinder. Nope, we did not. This on blue. Put this on here. Play this on here. Then we'll just, I mean, this is not the traditional way to get there to cast this, but hey, maybe. Alright. Skyclave Apparition just straight up when gonna get rid of, gonna get rid of our Wolf Willowhaven. That's cool. That's actually a good shot. We'll go ahead and do this. Alright, so we got 2, 4, 6, 7. So we could do both of these possibly. I mean, Winota's gonna hit us hard here. Nope. Alright, so we're taking minimum 5, 6, 7, 8. Go into 10. No. 1 to 11. Oh, well. This is a neat one to pick up here. Yeah, we do this so we can follow up with like birds, and then get all those attacks in. Uh-oh. I was gonna say they have like something to exile it. And the Hall Monitor. Alright, we're just gonna draw an untapped land here. That's the plan, right? See? Told you. Just gotta follow the plans. I think we attack. That way they don't know we have another turn coming first. Play a land. We'll attack. What do we have? 2, 4, 6, 7. So we can play this and then still have 2, 4, 6. Yeah. All right. I'll put it on there, I guess. And then hit it. And then we will... I don't even need to use that, because that doesn't lead to the end of the game, sadly. All right. I'll put that in tap. We'll play this on something. All right. Spellbinder. Sure. And we'll just fight that. All right. Oh boy, like this list kind of puts me in a bad spot because I think I like it in premise, I just didn't like it in practice. I think if I had a choice, I would try to get the 4th unsummon in there and play some number of Brazen Borrowers, also cutting away one of the summoners because playing 4 feels like a lot. And yeah, and maybe one more ramp spell, like another Cultivate or something, because I think that's important. But yeah, outside of that, I think the deck is fine. I don't think it's necessarily bad. I don't think it's necessarily good. I think it does what it's trying to do well. It's just, I don't know if that's the best position thing to be doing. I think there's some smaller, low to the ground decks that could be problematic. There's decks like Rogues where, you know, bouncing stuff isn't necessarily beneficial. So it's the stuff like that that I think can lead to some potential problems. But otherwise, you know, I think the deck's actually fine. I just think there's going to be some changes I make in the final version. Oh, also, I'd want to cut the lands that come into play tapped to gain a life, and I just play regular basics or something in those spots. I just wouldn't want to get caught with those on a key turn where you need mana 6 or mana 7. Now, for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Sunhome, Fortress of Legion. I think it's Sunhome, Fortress of Legion. I think that's what it is. Either way, it's a land that can tap for colorless, or it can make every one of your creatures a threat. And that's always a big deal, especially if you're playing big creatures in red and white or something with equipment where you just have a huge power. I mean, being able to have a double striker is really something that every opponent has to pay attention to. And even more so in Commander, because you could end up dealing Commander damage, and that would be a real concern too. So that's something your opponent has to keep their eye on. And the best part is, if you want to pick one of these up, they don't cost very much. You can probably find one on most websites for $1 or $2. So you can scoop these up, add them right into your deck. It's going to be a super useful card that, if you're newer to the game, you may not have even seen before. As always, don't forget, if you want this deck list, it will be in the description below. It'll be the updated deck list, as a matter of fact. And while you're down there, check out all the other links that we have to my Facebook streams, my Twitch streams, and even my Discord. Or if you just want to check out my podcast, we have 90 episodes as well. You can go check that out. So just tons of stuff going on. And, you know, I'd appreciate the support if you're down for it. Speaking of support, if you really want to support the channel, one of the things you can do definitely is hit that like button down at the bottom of the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Those things really help us get in front of more people. It gets YouTube to recommend it more. If people watching are showing they're wanting to engage with it, that really means a lot. So please do that. That's going to help us out a bunch. And then, most importantly, you'll get notified every time I have a video up. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.